Hi, I'm Matt Welch for ReasonTV. I'm here in Tampa at the Republican National Convention. We're here on day one on Radio Row, where 15,000 journalists are trying to figure out if there's any stories to cover. We think there's three worth watching this week. Story number one: what's going to happen to the Ron Paul movement within the Republican Party, and is it likely to stay there, and is it likely to vote Republican? There was a Paul festival over the weekend where the man who got upwards of 11% of the vote in the primary season gave a rip-roaring speech against blowback and against the foreign policy of the Republican Party. In fact, how the Republican Party deals with this rump faction is going to be a source of much conflict and has been already. Story number two: will the real Paul Ryan be allowed to stand up, whether or not he can? The vice presidential pick is supposedly one of the great wonks of Washington, and a man who's finally serious enough to talk about and tackle entitlement reform, which this country so desperately needs. Yet the presidential nominee, Mitt Romney, has proven to be decidedly not very serious or wonky when it comes to things like cutting and reforming Medicare. So is this nod to fiscal conservatism as good as it is likely to get? It's a story we'll be following here. Finally, story number three: what's going to happen to social conservatives and the whole idea that the government should leave us the hell alone, not just in economic matters, but in personal matters? The week before the convention, big hubbub about various comments about abortion and rape. And now this week, there's going to be a lot of discussion about immigration, highlighting the fact, perhaps, that Romney is no George W. Bush when it comes to treating people who came here to better their lives but broke American law while doing it. Seeing how these stories play out, the background of 2012 is going to tell us a lot about whether Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan are going to win, but more importantly, whether the Republican Party is going to get serious at long last about embracing freedom. For ReasonTV, I am Matt Welch.